Hey, what's up, you guys? Thomas back with another LinScents video. Today we have a fragrance from Kingsgate Fragrances. Again, Kingsgate Fragrances. But before we get into that, just want to say thank you guys. Again, it is an honor to be playing on one of those electronic devices. Whether it's that cell phone, that tablet, that laptop, that Macintosh, that brand new big screen TV. Whether you watch me at home, at work, on a plane, a train, an automobile. Maybe you're watching me from Atlanta. Maybe you're watching me from LA. Maybe you're watching me from Louisiana. Maybe you're watching me from New York. Maybe you're watching me from overseas. However and wherever and wherever you are watching me, it is an honor. And if you guys are new to this channel, you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, comment, and like. Likes are very important. Helps the growth of this channel. Kingsgate Fragrances, man. My guy, Mr. Drew Foster, got a hold of me and said, you know what? I want to send you one more thing. Pick something out of the lineup. Pretty much go on the website. And he's got a number of fragrances there. Okay, based out of Atlanta, Georgia. Go check them out. If you get a chance, check the website out. But Drew Foster is like, man, pick something out. But you pick anything, and I'm gonna send it to you. And he sure enough did that. Sent me a nice little sample pack as well. Maybe we'll do a little giveaway on that as well. But the fragrance that we're gonna be discussing today is the fragrance that I picked out personally. He sent me a nice 30 ml bottle, so a nice 1 ounce bottle. So very nice of him to do that. But man, very nice guy. Just go check the website out. I'll leave the description down below. Check him out through Facebook. Friend him. Just message the guy. The guy is so cool, kick ass. Just a friendly guy. And man, again, I'm just so honored that he was sending me these fragrances to test out. Again, that's the thing. Sometimes with these small businesses that are just starting up, yeah, it's easy to just go to the big guys, the Jeremy Fragrances of the world, the Big Beard Bees, the Cubanos and stuff like that. But it was cool that he decided to go for the small guy, the small fish in the big pond, if you will. And he said, go pick something out. And so I was scrolling along, and there was a fragrance that, you know, I really miss a lot. And the wife bought it for me maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. By the way, never sell anything that the wife buys you or trade or anything like that. They will notice. They will not notice the 14 other fragrances you bought, but they will notice the one that they bought for you that you no longer have, and they will confront you about it. And the fragrance I'm talking about is Maison Margiela's At the Barber. Now, when I got it, I think it was like $126 at the time, so a pricey fragrance. Now I think they're like $140 now at the store, so they went up in price. Not sure how the performance is and everything like that, but At the Barbers was pretty much my favorite fresh, spicy barbershop scent. And obviously, rightfully so, with the name At the Barbers in the title, it was clear to see why that was the best fragrance. There's a couple of other barbershop fragrances that I've discussed. 1881 Cerruti, you just got others. You got Azzaro Porrome, that's a nice barbershop scent. But to me, Maison Margiela was pretty much the epitome of being at the barber. The smelling the spices, smelling that fresh shaving cream, if you will, like Barbasol shaving cream. That beautiful smell that you get there, it just reminds you of being at a barbershop. And so I decided to go with this one just to see if it smells just like what I remembered. Obviously, I think this is going to last longer because this, you guys, the thing about Maison Margiela's fragrances, most of them are EDTs. I think almost all of them are. So they're not even putting that many. The oil concentration is not that high of a concentration. You're probably looking at maybe 10 to 15%, if that. And then we have an extrait de parfum here. So anything over 30% oils, boom, you can't beat it. And this was like $30, okay? If I was to buy this coming out of my pocket, it would have been 30, I think 30 or $35, not mistaken. So I'll leave that description down below. But if you guys need a nice barbershop-y fragrance, and maybe you've seen that Maison Margiela, maybe you smelled it before, okay? But you're like, there is no way I'm spending $130 on that. Then you know what, this just might be your better option. So I'm going to show you guys again real quick, okay? Set this nice box, okay? Now, one thing I like about this box right here, This says this is the finishing touch to your style. Okay. And honestly, I like that saying right there. That is an awesome saying right there. Because if you think about it, fragrance is pretty much one of the most important things that you can do to your overall appearance. Okay. Think about this. Say you got a nice suit, maybe going to a business meeting. Okay. Will anybody care if you have a watch on? Will anybody care if you even have a tie on? Most of these people wear the suits nowadays. They don't even wear ties anymore. Is anyone going to notice that you don't have cufflinks? Is anyone going to notice that you don't have a bracelet on? Is anyone going to notice that you don't have a ring on? No. But you make an appearance with a scent. That scent is magical. This is what will set you apart from all the others. Say you went into that thing and all 10 other guys are all in there, but no one's got a fragrance on, and you pop in and you got some kind of fragrance on, especially something like this, because you guys know barbershop fragrances usually are that classy gentleman style fragrance. Okay, you think of the barbershop, you think of a classy gentleman, you think of someone like Goodfellas, you think of the Godfather, some guy that's suited up, means business. This is what you're going to look for. Okay, so again, fragrance is pretty much the missing link to any man's appearance. Okay, you finish it off with a fragrance and you are good to go. Man, trust me, there's been times I forgot a watch, I've forgotten my wallet plenty of times. But none of them irk me as much or get on my nerves as when I don't put a fragrance on for the day. When I forget to put a fragrance on, it just, for some reason, it annoys me a little bit. So I sometimes go to the nearest Ulta and just go spray something on and then about my day. Or maybe I just go to TJ Maxx and buy something cheap. But man, that is one thing. You will not go to a store just to pick up a watch because you forgot your watch. You'll not do it. But a fragrance, you just might do something like that. Okay, so that being said, let's finally get into this. I know it's a lot of talking, but here we go. Kingsgate fragrances. Take a look at this bottle. I actually like this bottle. Kind of reminds me of the Lattafa Rockba fragrance with that wood. It's kind of got this glass, but then I think theirs has that wood cap. So that kind of what that cap reminds me of. But a nice cylinder bottle. There you go. On the bottom, obviously, these are like, they're kind of like and he's not going to go through batch codes and stuff like that. If you really need a batch code from here, I guess you can call the guy and ask him, hey, what batch code did you send me? And he'll probably send it to you. But hey, we're not looking for batch codes here. We're looking for the scent. Does the scent smell great? This one's called Clean Fade. Now, obviously, me being bald, I don't have a reason to go into a barbershop anymore. Now, maybe I'll go in there and get a fresh head shave. Never had a fresh head shave before. Do my own beard work. Might look good, might look bad sometimes, but I do my own stuff. So I haven't been into a barbershop in a long time. So this is what will take me back to that secret happy place. Okay, so here we go. Spray on over here, and I'm pretty sure that oil, that sheen, is going to stay on my wrist for quite a while. And again, that is something that the real Mason Margiela does not do. You spray it on, and literally maybe 10-15 minutes later, you don't even see nothing on your hand. Honestly, 5 minutes later, it's pretty much all gone. But take a look at that sheen. That's not going anywhere anytime soon. But man, this takes me right back to the barbershop. Man, if there is one thing besides that fragrance, if there is one thing that really makes a man's appearance, or maybe their personality, maybe their demeanor change, is a fresh haircut. Going to the barbershop, you look crummy, they fix you up, now you leave, now you actually look decent, you look approachable, you look like someone would want to, you kind of look like that. You know what that feels like. You get that fresh haircut. Women, you guys know that too. You guys get your hair done. There's something about having a hairstyle that just changes your whole outlook on the day, if you will, on life in general. But man, this is again, when I first smelled Mason Margiela, that it was like a sample that they sent me, and as soon as I smelled it, I thought of like a Barbasol shaving cream, that thick, rich lather of shaving cream, that fresh lavender, that kind of spice like sage or basil, something like that, that kind of green spice, and then a little bit of that Man, lavender. You got some basil, maybe some coriander, maybe some sage in here that gives it that nice green, fresh spice. You got that lavender giving it that, just that grown up man smell. Man, this fragrance right here, you guys, again, just takes me right back to the barbershop. Again, if you guys have smelt Maison Margiela, maybe you've never smelt it before. Maybe you just want something that takes you back to that barbershop, okay? Now, those other fragrances do it as well, too. Cerruti does it really well, too. Also, Azzaro Pour Homme. Azzaro Pour Homme, although it is classified as a barbershop fougere fragrance, when I smell it, the first thing I don't really get barbershop right off the back like this one does. This one literally sits you into that barber seat. It gets you ready for a shave. It gets you ready to be pampered up. It gets ready for that talcum powder to get tossed into your face and then slapped around. And then the guy's rubbing that damn blade across that little leather strap and is getting ready to butcher you and cut you up and all that stuff. This is the fragrance that will take you to that exact happy place, man. Mr. Foster, Drew Foster, Kingsgate, all you guys over there, you guys did a tremendous job with this fragrance. Again, I have no doubts that the other fragrances are just as good, but he said pick one out, and I was like, man, I need to get that Maison Margiela at the barber's back, and he hooked me up with the bottle of Clean Fade. This stuff smells great, you guys. It's kind of got there's like this touch, it's almost like this, just a touch of sweetness in the background, just a touch that it really just takes this fragrance over the top. Again, you gotta like those barbershoppy, those grown up, those old school scents to enjoy this fragrance. If you like that, if you want to smell like the boss, the classy gentleman, you want to smell, again, like a fresh haircut, save that money. Don't even get that Maison Margiela. I'm telling you, even if you don't get Kingsgate, you don't have to. There's plenty of other houses out there that are doing these clones, and they do it so well. Honestly, you guys, again, the only reason why I like to buy the other bottles too is because I like the bottle, the look, the collection, okay? The collector in me says I want to buy those other ones, but for the average Joe that just needs fragrances, okay, there's no need to go out there and spend $130 on one fragrance when you can buy pretty much all occasions from one company, okay? You're supporting a small business. You're smelling good. Everyone smells good. Everyone loves you. You love them. It's all gravy. Again, this is a great fragrance. Again, going to a business meeting, you want to smell classy. You want to smell like a gentleman. Maybe you want to even smell like that classy gentleman going into the casino. You're about to win some money. You're going to smoke a cigar, and you want to smell like you just got done with a shave. You want to smell like the guy who just got his shoes polished at the airport. This will do it for you. So with that being said, I'm going to get up out of here. This definitely gets the thumbs up from me. Take a look. That hand is still shining. Again, if that was the real deal, it would have been dry already. It would have been dry. But this, still wet, still moist, still fresh, so clean. I'm going to get up out of here. Peace. Yeah.